Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to check the SkyStars X120 micro quadcopter. This quadcopter is rumored to be one of the best 2.5-inch racers at the market, so I'm really excited to test it out. In this video I'm going to go over its features, show you how to set it up, and of course head outdoors and take it for a test flight. Now Gearbest are having their mid-air sale at the moment, so I partnered up with them and together we are going to throw a nice giveaway. I'm going to reveal the giveaway details in the end of this video. So let's start by opening the box and see everything we get inside. First of all, inside the box we can find the quadcopter. This is the FrSky version, so it comes with an XM receiver. It's also available with the FlySky receiver, plug and play version, which means you will have to provide your own receiver, and also as a kit, which means you will have to build it up. We're also getting these two Velcro straps, one simple one and another one which is better. Actually, in this video I'm not going to use any of them. Recently I started using the RJX battery straps and I think these are the best in the market. I'm going to put a link to this battery strap in the description box down below. I've been using it for a few weeks now and I highly recommend it. In addition, we're getting one set of stickers, two sets of GEMFAN Flash 2540 propellers. These are my favorite propellers and it's a smart choice to include them. In addition, we're also getting some zip ties, screws for the propellers, a JST battery lead, so if you want you can replace the XT30 connector with this one. And we also get in this instruction manual for the FrSky XM receiver, since this is the FrSky version. So now let's have a look on the quadcopter itself. First of all, on the front we can find a 600 TV line micro CCD camera. This is the clone of the Runcam Micro Swift. I've used it before on other quadcopters and actually it performed pretty well. On the center we can find this all-in-one stack that has been used also on the Helifar Turtles, which I still need to repair. I've also seen it on the BEC X120. On the bottom of the stack we can find a BLLES 20A ESC. On the center an Omnibus F4 SD flight controller, and on the top a VTX with a selectable output strength of 25 and 150 mW. Unfortunately it doesn't support smart audio. On the back of the X120 we can find two LED indicators and also this very strong buzzer, which is great because it's going to help you to recover your quadcopter in case of a crash, of course when the battery is still connected. We can also find this high quality XT30 connector. On the side we can see this XM receiver, which I'm going to put inside the quadcopter later before I'm going to head outdoors. In addition, it's using the SkyStars 1106 4500 kV motors. These are pretty low kV motors for a 2.5-inch build, but I think they are going to perform quite well, especially with 4S batteries. On the bottom we can find this anti-skid sticker for the battery, and as you can see it uses a unibody plate, which means if you're going to break an arm you're going to need to replace the entire frame, but I think that it looks pretty durable. It does bend a little bit, so in case of a hard crash you are probably going to break it. Anyway, the thickness of the bottom plate is about 2.8 millimeters and the thickness of the top plate is about 1.2 millimeters. Binding the FrSky version is done by putting your Taranis on mode D16, channels 1 to 16, hit bind, and then you're going to need to turn on your quadcopter. You can either power it with a battery or just by the micro USB connector while pressing this bind button on the XM receiver. So now let's hit bind, then disconnect the quadcopter, hit exit, and now let's turn on the quadcopter. And now you can hear it's not beeping because the quadcopter is bound. And as you can see, if I'm going to turn off my transmitter, this LED indicator was changed to the right position, which means that now the transmitter is disconnected. Setting up the VTX is done by pressing this button over here, and the frequency and output strength are indicated by these two LED indicators over here. In order to enter the channel selection mode, you're going to need to long press this button for 3 seconds. Then you can see the red LED indicator flashes once, which means we are on channel selection mode, and then you can just short press this button in order to select the channel. When the green LED indicator flashes 3 times, it means it's on channel 3, and so on until channel 8. In order to enter the band selection mode, you will need to long press this button for 3 seconds again until the red LED indicator is going to flash twice, and now you can switch between band A, B, C, D, and E, and just refer to this frequency table in order to set your favorite frequency and channel. When the green LED indicator flashes once, it means that it is on band A, and if it flashes 5 times, it means that it's on band E. Setting up the output strength is done by long pressing this button again for another 3 seconds, and now this red LED indicator is going to flash 3 times. When the green LED indicator flashes once, it means that it's on 25 milliwatt, and after short pressing it, it's going to flash twice, which means that it's now set to 150 milliwatt. In order to exit the setup mode, just long press this button again for 3 seconds, and then the settings are going to be saved. At any given point, you can just long press this button for 5 seconds, and then it's going to exit the setup mode. The X120 doesn't come with any instructions manual, so you can just refer to this user guide, which came with the Hedifar Turtles 120, and it's going to tell you how to set the frequency and the output strength. The next thing I'm going to do is to go over BetaFlight settings, then I'm going to wrap everything up, put the propellers on, and head outdoors and test it with 2S, 3S, and 4S LiPo batteries. I hope you will enjoy the rest of this video, and I'll see you in the end of it in order to give you my conclusion and also to reveal the details about the new giveaway. So overall, I really had a good time flying the X120. It's fun to fly, it's agile, it's very fast, and also I crashed it a few times as you could see on the test flight, but still it's on one piece, and beside bending a couple of propellers, nothing bad happened. In addition, thanks to its relatively low kV motors, it could handle 4S batteries really well. It also flew great using the 2S and the 3S LiPo batteries, and you should expect about 4 minutes of flight time using a 4S 450 mAh LiPo battery. The only issue I had with 2S batteries that it couldn't carry the Firefly macro action camera well, and I had to really push the throttle in order to keep it in the air. So if you're going to fly it with an action camera, I recommend to either use a 3S or a 4S LiPo battery. So bottom line, if you're in the market for a good 2.5-inch racer, you should definitely check out the SkyStars X120. I recommend to get more spare propellers, and as I mentioned before, I recommend to get this battery strap from RJX because its quality is great and I think it's better than the one that comes with this quadcopter. So now I'm going to go ahead and play the intro from Gearbest for their mid-air cell, and I'm going to tell you about the giveaway. So first of all, I would like to thank Gearbest for sponsoring this giveaway, and this is going to be your prize, the JJRC S1 waterproof turnover reset water cooling RC boat. Try to set a few times in a row, see what's going to happen. So this is going to be your prize, something new for a change. So this is not a quadcopter, this is a racing boat. So one of you is going to win it. If you want to enter, all you have to do is just to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and you're going to enter the draw. And I'm going to hold it in 2 weeks, in the 15th of July, only if this video is going to get 500 views and 100 comments. I'm having a few giveaways at the moment, and I'm going to announce the winners of the other giveaways pretty soon, so don't worry, I didn't forget about it. So this is the current giveaway. Again, just leave a comment in the comment section down below and you're going to be included. I think that 500 views and 100 comments is not that much, so hopefully we're going to reach this goal. And I mentioned it a few times that if the giveaways are going to go well, I'm going to try to throw as many giveaways as I can. In addition, Gearbest are having some pretty cool deals for the mid-air cell, so I'm going to put some coupons for you in the description box down below. For example, the BetaFlight 210 is going for only $110. Of course, this is the regular price, and after applying the coupon I'm going to give you, it's going to be lowered down to $110. And I'm also going to link to other promotions that they're having. So I wish you good luck on the giveaway. As always, I thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it and you find it useful. If you have any questions about the X120, feel free to ask it in the comment section down below. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you like this video, and consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell if you're not already subscribed. See you in my next videos, and goodbye.